Hello everybody, my name is Philip from the channel Los Santos Polski Heated House of Gaming, and welcome to the game called My Garage. In today's episode we're going to work on the F350, and as you can see we're not going to put the V8 engine, we're making a diesel edition. Yes, I already sandblasted some parts, as you can see. We prepared it, everything looks okie dokie. Just doing a bit of welds and belts. We have engine in, and now in the previous episode we were working on the two Mercedeses, V8 one, and that's gonna be sounding like a good idea, but for now we need to continue working on this beautiful car. So we go to all cars, drop all the way to F350, sorry, and then go to the body. And let's see, we have that. All right, so we're gonna need this later for the ramp bed and building a proper car. But for now, let me check what we need. Give me a minute to think. We need radiator support, and we need the left rocker panel and right rocker panel. We already got those two. And the storage box gonna be last. First things first, can we put these into our storage? And first things first, oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna finish welding this car up. We're gonna do, I'm gonna probably try to do two-parter for this. If possible, if we make it in one video with all the suspension and all, and we're not gonna be wasting time talking about stuff, maybe just make the car so it will just start. I think that's all we need, is so the car can start and see what the diesel version of this will sound like. That's all we can do. And that's the whole idea. I brought two of them. So we're gonna have to make sure to try to make this thing start today. It's already oiled. I mean, already put the oil. To start we need pedals, fuel tank. But first things first, let's make this car look like a car. And in the next episode we're gonna work on this modified car. I'm gonna download the mod called Tune Pack, which means it's gonna give the tunables for this car, and we're gonna make this car drivable. Make it look cool. We'll see. We're gonna go to dyno next in the next episode. Oh, excuse me. That's an idea. But for now, let's just finish welding this up and make this look like a car. Of course, we're not gonna start without the radiator because this is a diesel engine. It overheated. What happened was that I was wondering why engine was breaking on this car before. It was because it was overheating. And it was too late for me to fix it. When I was thinking to myself, why is it overheating? And then I forgot to put the water pump on it. And I driven it. And then it poof! I was like, what? It exploded. And then I find out that I blew the engine. Smithereens. We're making a ramp car. Not Trump, ramp car. So let me think real quick. We need two doors and a hood, of course. And by the looks of it, there is no back panel. Like, there isn't. All right. Anyhow, let's just put this junker all together, make it started, and see where that's gonna take us. As you can see, it has no suspension, and our job is to make this car make it drivable. That's an idea, to prepare this car just to start. because I don't think we're gonna put the car together in that manner of in that time. I was thinking maybe we're gonna make another version of one of the El Caminos in the future as well. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to tell me down below in the comments what should be our next build. Which car should we build? I built an awesome V8. I have another sleeper in the garage that is not completed. I don't have much time. Apparently, you know, starting working, and I'm trying to make as many videos I can as possible in my free time, but that's not possible. Maybe it is, depends on the mood and if I'm tired or not. And other than that, on the 18th of this month, there's another game coming out. And I'm excited to announce that it's going to be Alaskan Truck Simulator. It's coming out on that day. So I'm going to have a look at it on the YouTube to see if it's any good. Because what I know from early development days, I'm just letting you know, guys, from my own experience, that from early development days, the game always will be buggy, something will be broken, not working, but the developers will fix. I'm not saying that developers are bad people. They're doing the good job as they can to, you know, to complete the build. Oh yes, we cannot put that on yet because we need those. Thank you. And also, we're gonna need to buy, my friends, something special. Lower and upper hose. And I'm gonna try to put it in my inventory for now because, as you can see, we're building a car, a truck. It's gonna be a tow truck. Yes, something so we can use for towing around the cars in the company. You know, like if we're gonna go for longer drives. But I'm making it a diesel edition. Before I made a V8, this is my first time making a proper diesel. I want to see what will be different about the diesel. I want to see if this truck will have a power to pull the diesel. That's why, you know, it's just an experimental build. Saves every 30 minutes. So, I got nothing to worry about. Just trying to make a nice video for today and see how it's gonna turn out. You know me, I'm just experimenting with the build. And I was supposed to get to this truck a long time ago, and I never got a chance. And now I have plenty of time for now, temporarily. Free for a few hours. So, you know, I can build a car and see if it's gonna run and spend some time trying to see if this experiment works. I want to see the difference in the power because I know V8 cool, it's good. Doesn't line up, but that's okay, it's just a game. Alright, we have, let me think, we have radiator installed. Now we need fuel lines. We cannot start a car with no fuel lines, and cables, of course, and brake servo and stuff like that. So now we need to do is buy these essentials. Without them, we don't see a car drive. Well, car without wheels doesn't drive neither. This has a blown engine, I'm not worried about it. We're gonna make something nice out of it in the future, but for now, let's concentrate on this model in particular. This is the model I chose to work on today, and I said to myself, I'm gonna make some video out of it today, just to see how that's gonna look like, and if it's worth it, you know, make a video. It's just I have plenty of time now. I'm free for bits, few minutes, so I can actually prepare a nice vehicle and see if it starts pranks. And in the next episode, we're gonna do the body work. Finally. I know people like, finally this guy is gonna do something with the car. And I'm like, yes, correct, I will. We're gonna fill it up with diesel, but it won't start because it doesn't have pedals and of course the steering wheel. The battery and starter is connected. Right. So now we're gonna do something different. Let me check if I have everything. Yes. Now interior. Of course, we're gonna need pedals, steering column, and a steering wheel. Without them, I don't see a car starting. Well, we don't need pedals. I don't think so for starting. That's only if you're using manual drive, gearbox, you know, if you want to start. All you need is just the ignition. This thing to start. Steering wheel, I just decided to add just as an extra thing, you know, to the game. Something to work on. And that's all. It has a big steering wheel because it's a truck, of course. And we're gonna put the pedals in, and we're gonna put diesel in, and of course I need to put in, don't forget that I need to put in the other thing, which is the fluids, you know, the coolant, the coolant, to see if it's gonna start, and exhaust, because you know it's gonna be loud. And then we can determine where the project's going. It won't start because there's no diesel in it. I know that for sure. And we're not gonna even bother trying to start without the coolant. And as always, I come prepared, but for some reason today I am not prepared to... I didn't come in prepared. The problem. It's filling. Okay, let's see if it's gonna start. And that's the thing about it. Let's see. Oh, hold on. We need exhaust. I heard it's loud. Sorry, Polly. I mean, then the next thing we need to do is come up with the color for this car. And let's put the exhaust on it first. This pile of junk can stay here, as far as I know. So to do that, we're gonna have to go into engine, and then see we have an exhaust here. And that exhaust goes on the BART and F60. So of course there is an exhaust prepared for this mod. If I uninstall this mod, the car will disappear. You're wondering, what does that mean? It means I'm gonna have to reinstall the mod if I want to play it again and rebuy the truck. Yes. I think I'm not gonna use this exhaust. So it's gonna, you know, flip through it. So what we're gonna do is this. We're just gonna wait for the game to save. And after that, we'll see where things gonna go. And I wonder if the developer... Oh look, there is cabin exhaust left. Let's have a look at that. Cool. Well, we do making a tow truck anyways. So it's the right one we need, not the left one. Because the left one, yes, we need the left one. I wonder if there's the left one, because I'm just wasting money, but why not waste money while you have them? Okay, so there's a left, and there's a cabin exhaust right. Okay, I think that's which one we're gonna put on. Which means not sticking out. Sadly, but it would be cool if it was something like that, but it's okay, because... Oh, you cannot put any of these exhausts. No, let's just put this exhaust on for now. And, you know, just leave it the way it is. We don't need to worry about if it's not looking good. Now we have some kind of exhaust that can go to the bin. Now let's put in the coolant so we can see how she sounds. And I think in the next episode, hopefully, we'll be working on something different, which is putting all the important parts on. Like today we could do all interior if I wanted to. Suspension is the next part of this build. Well, we're running out of time. So I think we do as much as I can. Maybe we also will get the bed ready. You know, some of the bed ready for it. That would be a good idea. That way we can work out the problem and see where things gonna go to. Alright. After all, we're making a tow truck. Now, we wait for a few minutes because the diesel. And here we go, diesel. Sounds beautiful. Doesn't need to look good because we're gonna probably put the proper engine into it eventually. But for now, we have to go back into the body of this car. And we decided we're gonna make a ramp bed frame, right? So we're gonna put that. We're gonna put that on the car, and we're gonna build up the ramp. And then the last thing we're gonna do in the next episode is to do the suspension. I think that's a good idea, you know, to do it in parts. You know what? I was thinking that too, guys. Like, do it in parts. It's gonna be easier. Correct. We can always do suspension last. Let's just get the body work done in this episode, and in the next episode, we get the ramp. Suspension completed for this beautiful truck that we're building. Let's not lose the cap for the diesel. There we go. So today, let's just work on the ramp. Alright, so before we put body parts and stuff like that, I know there is right panel, left, rear. So I'm assuming there is 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4 storage units in this truck. We'll see. That's why I bought 4, just to see, because like I said, today we're gonna try to finish this and make it look Like we have progress completed, and then I'm gonna take a picture, and in the next episode we're gonna finish off. I think there's 4 boxes. And then next episode we're gonna work on the suspension. I built the tow truck before. I think I showed it in the video when I was building the f-150. I mean 100, sorry. I think around 50, yes, one of those that we're gonna build in the future, the f350. And here's the video of me building the f350 for you now. And today I'm just gonna build up the boxes, you know, do the body panels and everything, and in the next episode, suspension, of course. When is the next episode? In a few days. Probably I'll do it in the tomorrow. Like I said before, there will be yes, I'm thinking about making this build full, and then once it's full, and then we're gonna decide the color for the truck. The whole thing can be painted, of course, and that's we're gonna decide what color it's gonna go. And I think the next thing we need is to buy 4 doors. I bought 5. They're too big to be filled in the school bags. Alright, let's put the doors on and let's continue with building the body panels today. Oh, excuse me. What kind of screws are we looking at? Let's finish this build, and then the next video I'll continue the next build. Today let's just do the body work for this beautiful truck. That can be painted, by the way, those too. So we're gonna be deciding the color for this tow truck we're building. We need a tow truck in this company to tow the cars. And I decided to build a diesel version of it. Yes, diesel. Usually I don't build diesel versions of it. Let me think. I have a choice. I could make a whole episode of building, or make a 2-parter. I think 2-parter sounds better. Just for the sake of the thing, you know, and my time and my voice. We're gonna do 2-parter video, and in the next video we're gonna straight go back into it and finish building this vehicle and make it look properly. Right now it looks just like patches, and then we're gonna put in the paint boot mod and paint it the color that's been chosen. I think it's gonna look nice since we're building a tow truck, ramp truck for transporting vehicles that broke down. Like, some people suggested I didn't put oil in the car. That's a good assumption, guys, but I think the car had a too much powerful engine and I didn't do the suspension work, so I blew the engine by overheating it, putting too much stress on it. We have the doors, and we have the ramp storage. So really what we need to do is ramp, 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 and ramp panel. That's where the lights goes. That's for now should be enough. What is the first things first? These things has to be welded on, by the way. I know from the fact. Goes right here, and then you weld it. There's gonna be few weldings to be done. Let's bring all the parts outside and see what we have. And then we can put the ramp and maybe front of the car. We just need to make sure we have all the parts here for welding. Weld it up. Put the nice ramp on it. I wish the creator of this mod would give us a proper way of welding those things on. I would appreciate. But you know, it's like probably asking too much from the creator. But like I said, today is just the bodywork, and then tomorrow, next episode, which could be tomorrow, we're gonna continue on putting the car together, like interior, suspension, and the rest parts, remaining parts of the car, which is finishing it. I could do 3-parter, but that's gonna be boring. Like do one part a day, you know what I mean? Or a video. No, we're gonna try to do with the time I have as much as possible in one video, so in the next video I can just probably drag the car in here and be ready for suspension. And then once we have suspension completed on this car, we'll try to do the ramps today and everything, so it's gonna look like we have a progress. What is this? Right panel. I think I need that as well. There's gonna be a bit of welding. No. That's why I like this project. I think it's a good way of spending time together with you on YouTube, giving you what you like to watch, which is those videos I'm making right now, and enjoying the builds together. First things first, I need to figure out which patch go where. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna, for now, bring the welder here. Not screws, it's all welding apparently. And then we're gonna have to put the suspension on. Eventually, it's just, by the looks of it, it's just 3 points of welding here. I think we ran out of gas. What a great way to get it. The good news is the shop is just down the road. We're gonna buy a new bottle of gas. It's $2.50, I think, the bottle of gas. And I don't mind spending money. I have a lot, and I've been working my ass off over the months to make you a good.
Did you notice your socks aren't matching?
That doesn't matter, sir. They don't need to match because I'm woke up on the left side today and decided we're gonna build a tow truck. The tow truck are a flatbed truck, so we're gonna have something to tow vehicles for the customers. If they don't pay us, we can just throw it down the river. Of course we can't, because if we did that in real life, I say they will probably sue your ass and you'll be in jail. Or you're gonna have other options to pay them back. But this is a game, and to be honest, I like the builds that I'm doing for you. It's gonna be custom build. I used the wrong wheels before, so it was kind of like on the floor. That's the panel that light's gonna go under. So we're gonna have to buy the panel for the lights as well. We can weld air, which is cool. What is this? Ah, this is just the front bit. Cool. So it has like a proper hidden box. I think that starts to look like a something we're gonna work and drive. It's diesel version. It's gonna be good for the company. It would be cool if you could hire workers to drive these while you just sit in an office, do nothing all day, and let them work on it. The good thing is, guys, everything And like I said, let's finish this truck today as much as I can. Let's do the bodywork. I have plenty of time. In the next episode, I'm gonna refill the gas bottles for you guys, so we have something to work with. There's the storage units for role playing if you want to role play. And looks like it, we have a whole body welded up. Yes, we're gonna put the lights on it. You know, that little thingy in the next episode. Let me grab my tool underneath here. That's the angle grinder. And to be honest, that's starting. I thought I walked into something. That would be cool if you could trip over things in the game. Now, this is an extra bit. So that's gonna go to the bin. Things I don't need. So now, practically, I said we're gonna build the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna buy front lip, front bumper. We have the ramp thingy. Oh, we need those. But we'll have. Oh yeah, we need that's for the flatbed, but I'm gonna need that still. Now we have to get before we end the ramp bed. I don't think that screws on. I think that just sticks on and it stays on. Let's see. Can you remove that? I always stick my head through to make sure there is nothing hidden. Let's go grab the welder and see if it needs welding, but as far as I know, that just sticks on. I want her to find out if there is a hidden welding spots. No. Nope. We don't weld these. Okay. So, let's finish this ramp today. And then from the next episode, we're gonna do the remaining parts and pieces. What is this? A wolf window. They spawn in, they fall in under the map. Certain things, there is this. So now we have to go where it says accessories. We're not gonna do any headlights yet. No blinkers, no mirrors at the moment. We need this. One, two, two, two. It says flatbed control panel, which we don't need because we have that stuff. Okay. Now, we're not gonna put in the lights today. Just to let you know. What is this? A grill. Of course we need that. Alright, let me just pack my bag. I didn't bring tools. Okay. Let's be quick about it. And we're already in the 35th minute and we have somewhat that resembles a tow truck. Oh, I didn't have to buy that because I'm an idiot, as always. All I need is just those two lights and that stick on that little thingy. Alright, let me bring it over and show you. I think we're making progress today. I think all you do is just screw those two screws in and then you're done. That's for the flatbed. That's going to be our next project. If we want flatbed in the future. That is, guys and girls. All I need to do is do this and we have ourselves lights. Hopefully you're enjoying those episodes of building with me, because I do love building cars. It starts, and in the next episode we're gonna put the suspension on it. It's gonna be finishing touches to the car, to the truck. Well, the front needs to be finished today. possible. So we're just gonna do as much as we can in today's episode. Or if I wanted to, I could finish all in one episode, but it would be too long to watch. So I'm decided I'm just gonna do two-parter, and the next part we're not gonna be slacking off or anything like that. We're gonna buy what is necessary, weld what necessary, refill the bottles for welder if we need to weld. I know that this has to be welded on, and that's the last piece for to make. Oh no, we need ramps. We need to bring the ramps too. The ramps has to come on as well before we the completed bodywork. But the good news is it's just a quickie. And I keep the most of the original car here. So that was something to weld. Let's bring the bumper, because I don't think there's a back bumper. If you have ramper, you don't have bumper. Ramper bumper. Funny. And we're gonna put the reg plates when this car is ready to be driven around. For now, we're just gonna stick it on so it look like we made progress in today's episode. Even though I don't know if I can call this a progress. But we turn a junker into the wonder. It starts, that's the important bit. It has bumper. Next episode we're gonna put these big wheels on. There's 2 doubles and 2 singles. No, double. That's the double, I think. And then that's the singles. Okay. And that's the original wheels that came from this truck. I just removed the wheels to make it look more dramatic. It starts. Do we want to install ramps today? Yes, we do. Let's have a look how the ramp's gonna be like. And I think the ramps... There you go. Left, right. Let's just install those. And then we can call it episode for today. And later on, I'll make another one for you, or entertainment. I think this one has a screws. So I doubt it will just be stick on by Love and Unicorn. There's a screw, right? Oh no, there is no screw. Oh, okay. So it just sticks on like that. And that's what touches the floor, I assume. Alright, so I'm gonna clean up after myself. I'm gonna try to push this car into the garage so we can prepare it for the next stage of the build, which means finishing off the build, putting lights and suspension is the last bit we want to do in the episode. So I'm gonna clean up so it doesn't look like a mess. I'm gonna do that off camera. We have a truck that runs. If you want me to, I can turn it on again for you to listen to that roar of the diesel. And we built ourselves a tow truck diesel tow truck. And we're gonna snap the picture. Beautiful. The only last thing we need to do in the next episode is to come up with what color are we gonna go for. If anyone has an idea for the color, write down in the comments. I will appreciate it and love to know what colors you have in mind for this beautiful build. The diesel. I build it all for you. I did say we're gonna build it. So here you go, guys. Isn't she something? Turbo diesel. A company tow truck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What's the next job we need to do is, before we finish off, is to clean up unnecessary things. That's what the trash bag is for. It's, you sell, you make money off it. I show you. I think I already showed you that before. Let's say you don't need those lamps. You just press. You can always rebuy them. That's not a problem. I think the bag is full. Let me grab another bag. We have 4 more bags left. This Mercedes will be finished in the next episode. You can always rebuy those things. Why not? I know you'll probably be saying, but you just bought those. Now you're selling them again? Yes, I am. And we have to decide the color guy. So I'll leave that with you to decide what color we're gonna go for this beautiful diesel truck. The companies. I'm not talking because where did I was wondering where I put the dirt bag. Yes, before we go off, I just want to say thank you for the subscribers, for 434 subscribers. Keep subscribing if you're interested. And in the next episode, I don't think, no, there will be no more welding. So there's no need for this. But that blaster, I'm just going to let you show you guys on one of the cars I have here. Before I go off, let me find the dart. Let me open it. I think it's gonna lag on this car. But you grab this. Yep. And then look. Now it just removes the dust. Does it strip paint? It does. And I think if we press I, there should be no rust. There is some rust left. But that's not my problem because this car is going to be rebuilt to last longer in the new home. That's not what we're going to do this project. That's not our project, to be honest, at the moment. But I'm just showing you that the rust removal doesn't lag the game like it used to. For me, that is. For the low-end PCs, I'm not sure, but thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And I'll see you all in the next one. To be honest, I like this tool. You can fix the wheels. And doesn't last long, the sand. Which is a good thing because I wanted to run out of sand. Thanks for watching, and I see you all in the next episode. My name is Phil from the channel Santos Polski Hity, and you are watching my garage, working on one beautiful thing. We're building a tow truck for the company. So it's gonna be busy time. I'm gonna get that bottle refilled. We're gonna use our brand new build. That's the hauler for those stuff. And I'm gonna work on the other vehicles. And that's for this car, so that has to stay here because this thing belongs to this truck, so it has to stay here for now. And thank you for watching again. Next episode coming up in a few days. Don't forget to subscribe it if you want to see this truck turn into something drivable. It will. I'm actually working on it as much as possible. This car's gonna probably get the new body kits panels that came with it, so I have to finish it and repaint it. Then we're gonna decide for the color for you guys. What color would you like to see on this car? So that's gonna be your decision, and you're gonna decide what color I would like to see on this car. and I'm gonna call it a day for today. And in the next episode, before the next episode tomorrow, I'm gonna move this car out of the way and try to push this tow truck into the bay so we can work on it. Thanks for watching, and I see you all in the next episode. I'm gonna look for that rust, and I'll see you all in the next video.